We're gathered together today to witness and bless the marriage of Greg and John. And each of you here have given something of yourselves to their lives, and you hold a place in their hearts. On behalf of each of them, I want to thank you for witnessing today and sharing in their love and their commitment. It is a sacred commitment, made in love, kept in faith, lived in hope, and eternally made new. So to this moment, Greg and John bring the fullness of their hearts to share with all of you and with one another. They bring the dreams that bind them together, and opening these dreams before you, they make visible that special connection. May we all bear witness to that deep connection in the hope our shared vision of it may strengthen and enliven the spirit of love in this room and between them. Today is a day of commitment. Each of you has been asked to witness this commitment. How often in life do we make promises or commitments? Almost daily, right? Many of us commit to completing a job at work or a task at home, and we commit maybe to meeting a friend for lunch or to meeting a relative. But when we do that, how often in those daily commitments do we say, let's gather around all of our closest friends to have you witness our commitment to doing this? And today, these two men are asking you to come and witness and publicly and visibly watch them make a promise. And that's special. Today, Greg and John request you to witness their promises to each other. By having each of you witness this event, it enforces the significance of their statements and the strength of their words. It is a rare promise indeed that is so carefully and intentionally presented. So let us celebrate this moment and offer our encouragement as Greg and John continue their journey together. So this is the point where they put in the ceremony for me that I get to say something. So I promise I will not say something too long, but this is what I want to share with you. So I met with these two wonderful people a few weeks ago to talk about today. And I asked them to tell me about how they met and who's important to them and how their relationship evolved. And at one point, I don't remember which one of you said it, but one of you said, we don't even know if we need to do this, which I thought was such an interesting thing, right? We don't even know whether we need to do this. And why is that? This day is such an extraordinary day because we finally have a statute, a law, that says I can give these two men this license. What an extraordinary day, right? And yet in their lives, it's just an ordinary day because they made a commitment to each other years ago. They didn't need this, right? They didn't ask, they didn't have to have this. They looked at each other. They said, you are the one. I'm going to stay with you for the rest of my life. And most people, most couples, they say, well, get that out of your system before you're married, right? Or go do this before you're married. Or they wait for this license and then it all changes, right? Not them. This is just another ordinary day because how many years ago now? 13 years ago, without the need for this, they made that commitment, right? And that's a beautiful thing because it means that they didn't need what everyone's been marching to the courthouse door for in their relationship because they knew you're the right guy for me, and I want to be with you and support you and love you. And you have been an example of a loving relationship to all these people for all those years without this. And I think that's really special. So I love that we're doing this because it's so extraordinary on the one hand, but it's also just a wonderful, ordinary day of continuing love between the two of you. And I think that's beautiful. So with that being said, let's get to the good part. Okay. All right, Greg and John. Is it now your intention to enter into marriage? So you may now join hands, and we will declare your consent. All right, Greg, you're going to start. Repeat after me. I, Greg, take you, John, to be my husband, my constant friend, my faithful partner,
my faithful partner,
and my love from this day forward.
and my love for this day forward.
I offer you my solemn vow to be your faithful partner
I offer you my solemn vow to be your faithful partner
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
and in joy as well as sorrow.
and in joy as well as sorrow.
I promise to love you unconditionally.
I promise to love you unconditionally.
I will trust you
I will trust you
and respect you,
and respect you,
laugh with you,
laugh with you,
cry with you,
cry with you,
loving you faithfully through good times and bad,
loving you faithfully through good times and bad,
regardless of the obstacles we may face together.
regardless of the obstacles we may face together.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love
and my love.
from this day forward,
From this day forward,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
I, John,
Oh, wait. I, John,
take you, Greg,
take you, Greg,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
my constant friend,
my constant friend,
my faithful partner,
my faithful partner,
and my love
and my love
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
I offer you my solemn vow
I offer you my solemn vow
to be your faithful partner
to be your faithful partner
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
and in joy as well as sorrow.
and in joy as well as sorrow.
I promise to love you unconditionally.
I promise to love you unconditionally.
I will trust you
I will trust you
and respect you,
and respect you,
laugh with you,
laugh with you,
cry with you,
cry with you,
loving you faithfully
loving you faithfully
through good times and bad,
through good times and bad,
regardless of the obstacles we may face together.
regardless of the obstacles we may face together.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love
and my love
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
And by the virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the United States and the state of Illinois, I now pronounce you husbands for life. You may now kiss your husband. You know, if you're included in a wedding and you listen to those vows, they included you because you were someone very special to them and they wanted you to be part of it. So when you listen to those vows, you should be thinking, if there is one of those obstacles, if there is one of those down times, you all are the ones who should be there for him, right? And that's what we do at a wedding, is we affirm today, and we also say, in the future, if any of those times that we're here for you. And that's the idea of being a wedding guest, which I think is a beautiful thing to be included in, right? So they've chosen a lovely blessing, the Irish blessing, to end. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present for the first time as husbands, Gregory Dumas and John.